Hi, my name is Frank Zendejas. I'm a strategic intervention coach and host of SI Insights, a forum where I share ideas, techniques, and strategies aimed at equipping you to set and maintain your path towards defining, accessing, and living your compelling future. Welcome to today's episode. Today I'm going to talk about key decisions, specifically the impact of key decisions. How many times have you reflected on the outcome of a key decision that you've made and thought, why did I make that decision, despite wanting and desiring a different result? How are your decisions playing out when considering what's available to you in the future, of what's possible, really possible, of what your life has to offer? Perhaps your answers to these questions are reduced to something that's less than what you really want, and instead align to what you believe to be true or deserve in your life. How and where does this show up in your life? How you relate to yourself? How you relate to others? Upon inquiry as to why, you respond one way, yet desire a different response. Perhaps you've arrived at an answer that sounds something like, yeah, I know, but I just don't know why. Or, I just wish, but I just can't. Or perhaps, I'm just this way. Well, my question to you is, are you? Are you really just this way? What decision did you make at a certain time in your life that's become foundational to the outcomes you've experienced ever since? That decision, a key decision that you made with the resources, understanding, and state that you were in at that very moment. Whatever the decision, it was made from a place of positive intent. What were you equipped with when you made that key decision? Perhaps you were a child with child-level capabilities, language, emotions, and intelligence, and the feelings were there, and they're still there today. Hurt then feels like hurt now. Sadness then feels like sadness now. Anger then feels like anger now. Rejection then feels like rejection now. The feelings haven't changed. What has, though, is our capacity, capabilities, and resources. Yet some, perhaps more than some, of the key decisions that we made as a child some time ago, or long time ago, continue to be the cornerstones, anchors to the beliefs and rules of how we operate today. Our hopes, dreams, and expectations are shaped, supported, and navigated by our beliefs and rules, and could very well be outdated and thus serving us in a limited capacity to supporting and propelling us into our compelling future towards our higher self. What's an example of this? Well, perhaps as a child you sent out invitations for a birthday party and no one came. The pain of no one showing up felt like rejection and caused you to feel insignificant and unworthy. Your key decision may have been, I will never celebrate anything that's important to me, or I will never invite anyone to spend time with me, or I won't show up. It's not like I matter anyway. Perhaps you experienced spiritual abuse growing up, so you chose to turn away from a spiritual connection to avoid the pain as a result of the abuse. Maybe your key decision was, I'm unworthy of love from my source, or I'll never be a good soul in the eyes of my source, or I'm undeserving of a good life. The key decision made at that point in time came from good intentions to protect yourself and served you accordingly in whatever capacity available. Acknowledge and honor your decision for serving you as you needed it then. The present question is it serving you today? Develop keen awareness of the decisions anchoring your beliefs and rules. Ask yourself, is this decision true for me today? Are my beliefs and rules enabling me to step into all of what's available for my life, for the impacts I can have around the people I love and desires for them to thrive? Know that you had the power to arrive at a decision in the first place, way back when, and that today you are still equipped with the same power to make a decision. Examine, evaluate, and determine the validity of your key decisions. Change them. You have the power. It could very well be that the decision that you made today is the one that leads you to living a compelling future. Thank you for watching today's episode of SI Insights.